Good afternoon, everybody. Jill here with North Texas Vegetable Gardening Canning Recipes, a little bit of everything. It blew in around 3:30 a.m., guys, and we went from 57 degrees to 28 degrees with a wind chill in the teens and lickety-split time. Oh my goodness, look, you can see our seed starts are coming up. So they are nice and toasty in here. It's close to 70 degrees in this little high tunnel. The bigger one is probably real close to that as well. But it'll get really cold in here tonight. And it'll get really cold in there tonight, over there tonight as well. Now, they're saying that we're gonna get like in the lower 30s tonight. I'm not sure I believe that because we're still only 36 degrees. It's a little after noon, and so it's still quite chilly. The wind is quite ferocious. It's not as ferocious as it was when it came in, but let me show you what it looks like. I don't know if you can see this real good, guys, but this shows that we had some wind gusts close to 80 miles an hour. Average was around 60 miles an hour, and right now we have sustained probably about 30 miles an hour. Here are our seed starts out in the big high tunnel, so we got quite a few going, guys. And we are doing the same setup that we did last year to try to keep them warm. We are using tray warmers or the seed starting mats. Might need to come out here and pinch some of these before Sunday night, because that's when we're supposed to start. We'll probably actually tomorrow night, which is Saturday. Take these off for a minute. Have to keep them on in the wind. So tomorrow night is when we will drop down to freezing, and we will stay below freezing until sometime Wednesday. And we're watching these right here because we did get down, this big high tunnel did get down to 30 degrees this morning when that cold front blew in. Not real sure where that's going to leave us with our tomato plants out here. We won't really see any damage until probably tomorrow, because it does take some time to show. So we will see, guys. We will see. As far as our beet tops, if something happens and these get to freezing in here and they die off, we'll just clip them back, and then they'll bounce back whenever we warm back up. I hate to even say what I'm about to say, but if we hadn't already lost these plants, we for sure will lose them probably Sunday, because we are going to have an extended freeze, and it is going to be several days long, and you will need to drip your faucets, and you will need to disconnect your water hoses. You will need to make sure that maybe leave your cabinets open in your bathroom or in your kitchen to make sure that your pipes don't burst, because this is definitely a pipe busting weather pattern, and it looks like we may not really warm up but get above freezing on Wednesday, and then next weekend we're going to be back in the 20s at night. Looks like we'll be above freezing during the day, but we'll be in the 20s at night. Yeah, it's really kind of sad, isn't it? It's the luck of the draw, guys, and it's all it takes is one freeze to knock us out of the running, unless we go ahead and invest in maybe some heaters, which we just can't right now. I mean, our electricity bill's already insane, and to try to heat this place with any kind of radiant heater would be so cost prohibitive that it's not even something we're considering. It would have to probably be propane, but even then we'd have to have some kind of blower system to keep this place warm. Look at this beaut. Boy, I'm getting some pretty good jalapenos off my plants out here, so I'm going to go ahead and get these picked. Ooh-wee, and look at this one. This one is loaded with jalapenos that we got to get picked. What I found in one of my tubs in here, so I'm going to keep digging and see if there's more of these in there. Sure is. Looky there. My goodness, I think this one takes the cake. Okay, I think I've gotten everything picked. So we have 3 heaters on the chickens. We have a heat lamp, and then we have 2 chicken heaters in there, and we'll close them up tonight. I don't know if we will tonight, maybe, but we will tomorrow night, because that's when that second blast is supposed to come in. Sunday looks like we might get some winter weather as far as sleet and snow. I don't know. I mean, because they keep going back and forth. It was initially forecasted that we would, and then they took it out. Now they put it back in. They said the storm is slowing down, which is going to allow for the moisture to come into play. So we will see what happens Sunday night into Monday morning for Martin Luther King. Now, the stock show started today, one of my most favorite times of the year, and that usually brings with it some cold weather. So again, next weekend looks to be cold, and in fact, it looks like we're going to have a pretty cold January. It's really kind of strange because we're having excessive highs in the summer, and we're having excessive lows now. We haven't been. We've had a very mild winter up until now. So it's going to be interesting to see what January and February bring us, and what happens and how everything goes. So you guys be sure and check all your faucets. Make sure that your house, everything's winterized. Make sure maybe you have some backup power. I don't anticipate any issues. We just keep it just in case. You never know with these winds and stuff. Last night when that 80-mile-an-hour wind came through, it could have easily blown trees down. But y'all remember earlier in the year that they came out here and cut all the trees way down around the electrical power lines. And that's where we got those like 5 or 6 huge piles of wood chips. So hopefully that helped. We don't want to lose power. We do have firewood if we do, but we really don't. We really don't want to lose power and have to rely on our fireplaces, because then you really do start getting into your pipes wanting to burst and stuff, because there's really no heat coming from the house. Anyway, so it's been a long week. I had a tooth pulled on Monday. Guys, I'm telling you, the older you get, the worse dental things affect you, and it's felt like somebody's knocked my head off all week long. But so I'm looking forward to this weekend and just kind of relaxing and resting, and yeah, maybe doing some cooking. Maybe I'll do a couple of videos on some cooking, and maybe even some canning. You never know. And just a reminder that only a couple of you have responded about the 365 challenge to email me your pictures. So please go ahead and send those to me if you haven't already. So I can get a video up and do an update on the 365 canning challenge that we had last year. We love you all. Stay warm, stay alert, and behave. You all behave. See you later.